from home. And Lauren, I was telling them if you can have a piece of paper or your phone, whatever you want to have, we're going to do some math today. So, first of all, super excited to see you guys. Welcome. And we have our hashtag amazing bombshell. So, I started doing that because I saw somebody else doing it. That whenever you come on to each other live, use the hashtag amazing bombshells because then they know we have this team that all supports one another, right? So like if I go on Valerie's live, I'm going to do a hashtag amazing bombshells so that her people know, oh, it's not just Valerie, with her wonderful sunflower self. There's this whole network of women and men that work together to like lift each other up. So I thought that was a good idea. So, and I
I
don't know
like
what
it.
you're doing.
I
You
like
like
that
that?
idea. I do. And then, so when you guys come online, like, if I remember, because I'm so scatterbrained, I'm going to write it down somewhere. But yeah, let's do that. All of us. I think it's a great idea.
I think it makes sense. So yes, let's get started. Let's see. Somebody I think it's Michelle just posted hashtag amazing bombshells in the comments of our stream. So, but it doesn't show me who's watching. So what I wanted to do today, I told Lisa I watched this great video, and I'll share it with you guys in the group about goals for the next 60 days because on June 30th it's the end of the paparazzi year, right? And then everything starts over July 1. So, hey, Mardia, if you are life of the party, everybody, whatever your goal was, and Lisa's back, that's what we're going to work on today. And then I want to go into like any support you guys need. I really, really, really want to support you in getting to where you want to be. So I wanted us to go around first and share like financially, what is your goal for your business? Is this just something fun you want to do on the side? Is this something you want to use to change your life? What would be the money that you want to provide for your family in 1 year? What would be your goal 1 year? What do you want that paycheck to be? So let's talk about that. Who's brave?
Okay. So did you say 1 week or 1 month?
1 year. What do you feel
Oh,
your income should be in 1 year?
okay. So maybe I need a calculator because I got my month figured out.
Okay,
Like,
so multiply that by 12 and let's talk. Let's each do that. If you need to do it by the month first, um, then do it by the month. If you're trying to replace your income, I know what my income is as a teacher. I want to replace that and I want to go higher than that. So think about that for a second.
okay, I'll be right back.
Okay, she's thinking about it. Lauren, you thinking about it? Come on,
Mm.
girl.
I mean, I would love it to replace teaching, but I
Right.
like teaching too, so I wouldn't mind doing both.
Okay. What do you
Um,
think what would your goal be per month? If you got to decide, are you a hobby where you just like playing with jewelry, or do you want a couple of $1,000s a month? What do you want
I
extra
want
on
my
top of
I want my paychecks to be 2,000.
from paparazzi every month?
Yes.
Okay,
And I know I
I'm
have a
writing.
lot to do.
But we got to start somewhere, right? All right. So, and then Lisa's working on hers. Valerie, you got yours?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. And then we have, I think that is Michelle. She said she wants 3,000 per month. And Lauren, you said 2,000 per month, right? Okay. So
I'm
we're
right
going to
there with
multiply that
Lauren.
times
So I'm at
24K.
20, right, 24K in my current situation,
Okay.
just because, yeah.
So you want to have 24K, which is $2,000 a month, right? From
Yes.
sales from paparazzi. And then Lisa, did you get a figure?
So tell me though, really quick, is when we say that 24 a month, is that the profit or is that the $5? Is that
I
the
want you,
investment?
that would be your profit. I want that to be your profit.
Okay.
Okay. Because,
So then
I
that
mean,
also
yeah.
needs to be divided by, okay, that was my biggest question. Like, is that just the profit?
So what I'm saying is I want, from what you told me, Valerie, you want to have $2,000 in your hand and not give back 1,000 of it because that was the cost of the jewelry.
Okay. Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
then Lisa, did you come up with a figure?
I haven't figured it out yet because I basically still in a mindset that I just want to play
Okay.
right
Lisa,
now. So
you need to stop playing. But Lisa, you're doing so
I
well, so don't worry about it. You're doing good. Okay, so
have to get back
what
with
base
you on that one.
okay, no worries. We're still gonna play the game. We're still gonna do the work. What I was the video I watched made me realize is we need to think about these goals, but then break it down smaller. And the year's coming to an end, and we keep talking about like life of the party goals and all those things. So I wanted us to really think about it because you guys will be like, well, life of the party bronze is, and I wrote down notes. Life of the party bronze is 2,500 pieces of jewelry. And you guys would be like, or me even, I'll just talk about me. Oh my gosh, 2,500 pieces of jewelry? That's a lot of stinking jewelry. How am I going to buy all that jewelry? How am I going to sell all that jewelry? But for me, just like Lauren, I would like to start at having $2,000 a month. Okay. So you guys know, and I'm going to have you do the work for it so you can understand how it's going to work. If you have 2,500 pieces of jewelry in 1 year, how much money does that make? So times the 2,500 times 5. And let me know what you get. Hey, Mardia. Did you do some math, Lauren? I don't see you writing no figures. 2,500 times 5. Anybody got a figure?
110,000.
You said 2,500
1,100,000
times
times
5.
5, right?
Right. 2,500 pieces of jewelry. And I'll get out my calculator too. 2,500 pieces of jewelry times $5, and I get 12,500. Is that what you got, Lisa?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. And then you're going to take 45% of that. Do you know how to do that? Times 0.45. And
No,
what do you
can you tutor me?
5,625.
5,625 is what you get. Okay. And Lisa's good at math because you know she's got that kind of job. I hope she's good at math.
Lisa, can you tutor me?
Sure, I
Okay.
can.
And then do 5,625 time divided by 12.
What is that?
468,
There's an.
75.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead, Lisa. Hey, Liberty.
468 and 75 cents.
Say it again. We didn't hear you.
468.75.
Okay, so that's $468.75 in 1 month. That's what you're going to make by hitting bronze. So then what I learned from doing all that math with her during the video is that your earning potential, if you only shoot for bronze, is only going to be that $400+ per month. And that's too small. None of us, why I don't want a measly $400. That's not what I want for my family. So we have to like shoot bigger. And even though we're saying 2,500 pieces of jewelry is a lot of jewelry, we need more jewelry to sell more. Okay. So I'm trying to use that as an example to push you guys to like, I'm not saying I want you just buying jewelry to hit bronze. I want you working to sell it so you can increase the amount you can buy so that you can bring in more money. Because that's the end game. I don't think anybody in this meeting signed up for paparazzi just to play with jewelry and shiny things. Even though we do like shiny things, that was not my mindset for joining paparazzi. Okay. So that's what she was working on. And I'll let you guys watch the whole video because she went through each example. And even if you, and I'll just give you the examples. If you are silver, which is what I'm working towards now, my earning potential or what I can make in a year is $11,000 approximately. Divided by 12, that's less than $1,000 a month. And that's not good enough for me. Do you feel me on that? That's not enough. That's not what I want. So, and then even gold, which Denisha is shooting for, the amount she could make if she sells that jewelry per month is $1,400. And we're talking about dreams of 2,000. So we might not be ready for it right now, but I wanted to use that example to push you guys a little further. And understanding is we got to get the jewelry. We have to buy the jewelry and flip it around so that we can change our lives. And that's my whole vision. Like for all of us is that we are here. We are serious. Yeah, we have a good time. We play with the jewelry. Lauren loves organizing the jewelry. Valerie gets the interesting, cute little pieces for her sunshine family. Lisa loves all the pieces. Liberty is the master of the video lives. She's live about a multitude of things, and people just love that. And then Mardia is just getting out there, right, girl? I don't know if she can hear me. And Michelle is with me as well. That we are not here playing around, even though we like to have fun. And I want you guys to like think about your goal and how you're going to push yourself to take more risks, go live more often, or use your page or your messenger parties to just keep pushing that bar up for yourself. Okay. So then the next calculation I wanted you to do is to look in your phone. How much PV do you have right now from last July? Because it's in your app. Are you guys able to do that? Anyone? Anyone? Lauren, can you hear me?
I'm gonna look.
Okay,
Yeah.
you guys go.
So if I look at, I don't see from last year, right? Or is that what it is now?
Where it shows your in the app where it says life of the party, it shows you a number. And I see Michelle posted 574 is what she has. So are you in the app, Lauren?
Yes.
I'm at 1,552, which is behind. I know where I wanted to be, and I know I'm behind, but I know I still can get there.
And that's the next step. So you got to know your number, okay?
Yeah.
You got to know your number. And Michelle was sharing hers is 574. Valerie's, you said 1,000 what?
It's 1,552.
And Lauren is where?
1,604.
And then Lisa, do you know where you are? Well, Lisa's bronze, so it's above 5,000. All right, right? Just like me.
I posted it.
Okay.
I'm trying to get back to the screen. Oh my goodness.
Oh, I have to put you back on. Well, we see you,
Oh,
Lisa. Oh,
I'm
you're
in
trying
the
to get back
chat.
to us.
Yeah.
Okay.
How do I get back?
Where you go, Lisa?
Lisa, I see you, but I don't see your comment in the chat.
I do.
But it's okay. And then Liberty, do you know what yours is?
7,300. How do I get back to
Yes.
the stream?
The little X up on the top.
If I hit the X, I'm gonna be X'd out. I did that before.
Well, you can
But
always
okay.
leave and come back.
Okay, there we go. All right, I figured it out.
Oh,
Okay.
I see it. Okay,
I hit
see
the
Lisa.
wrong
Okay,
X.
I see Lisa. Liberty put hers in there. Troy put his in there. And then Denisha is just joining when she gets in here. I'll add her to the stream. So then I want you guys to divide that by 12. Divide whatever number you came up with and divide it by 12. And that will tell you your PV per month so far. Now there's Denisha.
I had the camera off because I'm moving around. I'm doing a whole lot around the house before I get ready to go live again. But how y'all?
Okay, no problem.
Hi
So
everybody.
if you have your PV per month, you can multiply that by 2.75, and that'll tell you what you're really doing each month that's extra, that's your profit, right? So then you have to decide, okay, so what are some examples? Do you guys have any examples? Lauren, did you figure it out? Valerie, did you figure it out?
Like mine was
Say it again, Liberty.
352.
352. So you divided, Liberty divided 1538 divided by 12. Divided by 12 is 128. Is that what you got? Oh, you're muted, honey.
And then you times it by the 275, right?
Yes, times 2.75, and that gives you $352 a month. So you have to, that's the example I want you guys to see. Is that enough money for the work you feel you're doing for your business? Or do you want that to be higher? You have to take that PV and multiply it by the 2.75 because that's your profit. Okay. And then Liberty, yeah, 15. I'm just making sure I did my math right. Divided by 1538 divided by 2 times. Yes. Okay. Because I'm not the math person. I teach first and second grade. Okay. So I always want to check my calculations. But I was trying to use that example to break it down so that you guys can see, like, okay, well, I've got these big dreams. This is not good enough for me. $500 extra a month is not good enough for me. That's not what I want. I want like 5,000, 12,000 extra a month, because that means I can like make changes in my life that are permanent. I can get that new car that I want and not have to worry about the car payment. I can call Lisa and say, hey, book the trip to Aruba. I'm taking the whole team and we all go and we don't worry about money, right? To travel and not worry about money. Because you guys, when we travel right now, I'm like, okay, wait, is it going to be a pay week when we get there? Did I save enough to have fun? Am I going to come back and I won't be able to buy groceries? Because I feel like for me, that's not my lifestyle right now. When we go on vacation, I have to plan ahead to make sure when we come back, we're still going to be able to eat. Because you get on vacation, you're like, oh, I want to do that. I want to do that. And then you overspend and then you're in a bad place. So that's why I wanted to break those down for you guys. So I encourage you to look at the bronze, look at where you are now. Oh, the second part of the thing she did with this is we have 2 months left, right? Until the end of the paparazzi year. Can you get to bronze? What would you have to do to get there? And I want to get to silver, so I figured out what I need to do to get there. How many pieces would you have to buy and flip so that you can get to the next level? And one big thing they were talking about is bronze is cool, but you really don't get anything for being bronze. You get the recognition. Okay, yay, they clap for me and I get a certificate. If you get to the silver level, then you get the pieces of the free jewelry and you get the bag and you get to go to the luncheon. There's other things. So she was like, this is from C Key, Denisha. She was like, no shade on bronze. Yay. You have to get to bronze to get to the other levels. But why do you want the lowest level? Why do you want that for yourself? You're better than that. And 2,500 pieces of jewelry in 12 months is not that much jewelry when you break it down per month. So, and I was telling them you weren't on here that I will share her video with you guys in our group so you can watch it. But that's mainly what I wanted to bring to you guys this morning or this afternoon is let's see if we can't go hard for the next 60 days of May and June and get as far as you can. And even if I don't get to silver, I did increase my income, right? So even if you don't hit it, you're gonna like make these changes and see things get easier financially, or you can shop every day when you couldn't shop every day. Because I tell like Lauren that all the time in the beginning. I don't know if Valerie remembers, me and Judy would be shopping and I could only shop like one day a week, or wait, it's payday, I'm gonna take $50 from my paycheck and buy some jewelry. And now things are a little bit easier that I can shop more often. So that's what I want for you guys too. So I don't know if you guys had any questions about that, but that's what was on my mind this morning to share with you.
So,
Denise, ma'am?
hey, what's up, y'all? So I think that's amazing. I love how you're having us think out there, and I just wanted to shout you out because at the beginning when we were setting goals for ourselves for this year, you were saying how you kind of put me on blast and was like, why do you just want to aim for silver? Why are you not trying to go for gold? And I was like, oh, you tried me. Because I said, I'm trying to just get to them out of the bronze because I had already, achieved that. So anyway, I will be hitting gold before June. I'm at 12,762 PV now. And I would have never thought. But let me tell you, this 30-day challenge, you guys, going live 3 times a day, when I'm telling you I'm pushed so far out of my comfort zone, I've left every excuse to the side and I just do it. Not every live is about jewelry. Not I try to make it two lives, but just to put something on y'all's brain though, if what you're doing is not money producing and you're trying to run your business, you ain't doing it right, sis. You got to do things. You got to do stuff that's going to produce money for your business. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get the whole algorithm thing. And yes, if you're going on your personal page, you do have to, mix it up and not make it so much about your business. But truly and all in all, like, I'm getting ready to do this full time. And I told you guys I was giving myself a year. It's not about to be that. Your girl's going through it over here. My job is my main corporate that's causing issues, and I'm on a mission right now. And though I thought whoever it was that came up with this bright idea, going 3 days, three lives a day, I was like, who in the hell? Like, who in the hell? But I was like, what the hell? What do I have to lose at this point? I'm all in, right? So, anyways, it's crazy. My thing for myself when I got into this, I said, you know what? I want to be consistent and just sell 500 pieces a month. Minimum. I just want to see the consistency, knowing that I can do it. Well, I had to reach higher because I've been doing that for a long time now. And sometimes I'm not at 500 exactly every month, but I'm like, a few pieces shy. But this month alone, like I probably after today's live, I'll be at 500 already, and we're only halfway through the month. So these 3 lives have really, really, really increased things, but mostly those flash sales. If y'all ain't doing those flash sales, and don't just do flash sales, don't make it complicated. Still have fun because you don't want to take away. Because if this is something you're going to be doing a whole, you plan on doing for a very long time, you definitely want to, just still have fun with it. Don't complicate it because it feel like you're dreading to do it, right? So anyways, come up with things, do whatever it is that you're doing. But I made myself set a schedule for these 3 times live a day. I do my set of the day, and that's, this is just how I do it. Do it however you want to do it. But my set of the day is my first thing. 10 o'clock in the morning, I try to dress my mannequin up, put some accessories to it. I always create a set with it just because, you want to optimize that. You want to make it to where they're going to want all pieces and not just the one, right? So I put a whole set on there 9 times out of 10. I think yesterday might be the only day I didn't sell anything off of my mannequin. But every other day that I've done it, I sell. So even if I didn't sell nothing else that day, like that's, just create more opportunities for you to be able to show it and sell it, So then the second thing is a flash sale. I made that a part of the business every single day. The third part is, I try to do just a lifestyle type live, but I will go live, just with the leftovers from the day before or whatever the situation is. Hey girl, did you miss the live yesterday? If you missed a live yesterday, this is what's still available type thing. You know what I mean? So anyway, what I've discovered so far is that I've always known, but it just kind of came back to me. You make time for things you want to make time for. Period, point blank. How bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? And that's what you have to ask yourself. What is it that you're trying to change in your life? What is it, is this, if you're just going at a steady pace, that's your jam. Don't change it. But just really ask yourself what you want out of this business, because it's there. The opportunity is there. And I see it and everybody can. So thank you, Adrian, for pushing me, because I never even thought like gold. What? Like what? So yeah, girl, I'm getting ready to be sitting up here and kikiing with the stars one day real soon. You know what I mean? And I want y'all to come too. So we all can do it. It's just what you're doing. So keep doing it, y'all. Y'all doing well. Thank you.
And that was one other point that was made too. Like maybe you're not ready for it yet, because we have a multiple people on our team. Maybe you're not ready for this conversation that we're having right now. But put it in your brain and save it for later, okay? Because some people will join pods and you know what? I just want to have fun. I want to just show the jewelry and go live and talk to people. And I don't need a team. I don't want a team. Maybe you're there, okay? If you are there, that's fine. But just remember, when you're ready, come back to us and we'll talk about it again. I want everybody to work at what's comfortable for you, and I'm gonna push you. Just like I push my little 6-year-olds, and I'm going to push you and see what you can reach to. That's my job, okay? I tell them all the time, I'm making second graders. Y'all ain't first graders no more. I'm making second graders. I'm going to push you to your discomfort level so that you can be the best you that I know you can be, because I'm making people. That's okay. I know it's like a first grade analogy, but I know you guys feel that in your heart. That's my job, to push you to your best potential, because I know each of you have a why as to why you joined paparazzi. I know you've seen many videos. Okay, damn it, we gonna be there next year or what?
Yes.
We gonna be in Dominican Republic on a sailboat. On a sailboat.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Listen, I'm gonna tell you, after this week that I've been through, I got a little different. I got a whole big different perspective. And we're gonna get through this hurdle. I might not be able to jump right back in. We're gonna get through this hurdle, but I got big goals, and I can't explain to you what clicked in my brain as to what needs to happen. Especially like not right now, everybody's watching, but I something happened, and I know what I need to do, and I know what it's gonna take, and I know that I do need to have somebody to hold me accountable. I am very good at pushing people away. Like that is just, I have this big wall, but I don't want that wall with you guys, because I want to grow with you guys. I see the opportunity, and I know that I could do it. I know I can. So I got big goals, and starting as soon as the little hurdle's over, that's why I was like, oh, this is perfect. Making me do math. I mean, I don't love that, but you're giving me the numbers to what I need to go to, where I need to be. And then Denisha comes on with her old inspirational self and just like, you can do this. All of you can. And just to keep pushing, and doing those things. And so next year, I seen that sand. I want my toes in it.
That's right. And did you see Tara's post today? She wasn't able to attend. They still send you all this fabulous stuff before the trip, like leather bag, shirt. Jenny had a coupon to buy $300 sunglasses. Like, it's not just the trip. It's like they set you up to be that I don't know, that what did Denisha say? That movie star traveler. So that you look good too. So there is so much potential. So that I'm gonna stop talking about that, and then you guys, it's our time. Just what we usually do each week when we meet is talk about tips, suggestions, anything that's worked, any struggles, and like Denisha said, 3 times a day live challenge. It came from Miss Marilyn. That's who it came from. So, is anybody? Go ahead, Denisha.
Oh no, I'm gonna let you guys talk, but I do have something to say at the end. Just a suggestion, but I should have known that's where it came from. Why didn't I know that?
Right, definitely.
Didn't I know
And
that?
then, so does anybody have anything they need support with? What did I put? It's called questions and solutions. Questions and solutions. That's what we're gonna
Mine
do.
is, so my biggest thing I really, 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 really want to work on, I mean, besides the sales, are people under me. Like that is where I think I want to focus. And I kind of don't know how to do that. I know it comes with sales and organically, but I really want to know how to push, not push, but get those people that are just blocking that, maybe, you know,
And I
I've
would
seen it in
say
tech. Yeah.
the thing, like Michelle will tell you this. The thing you can do, Valerie, every time you go live, you share your opportunity. And then also, if you're consistent, people will see that, and you will attract your own tribe just by being your natural self. Because it's not going to be like, hey, I need you 5 people to join my team. That's not going to work. People don't like that.
Yeah. I don't like that. I don't know how to, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't like to be I just need 5 people and be consistent. And so, like, that sounds so ugly.
Right.
So, I just, and I am not necessarily good at just reaching out to people. Like, it feels like cold calling, like, even though you're my friend and we've been talking forever and you know about this, like, I'm still hitting you up for a very specific purpose. And to me, it doesn't feel right, and I don't know how to make that go away. So,
And that's not how you didn't join. Did I ask you every time I saw you about paparazzi?
no, 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 no. And no, of course not. It's just
Right.
like, I don't want to, like, yeah, that just feels kind of cold, right? That's why it's
Right.
called cold call. Yeah.
Because then you would be like, well, she doesn't even see me. She just is seeing business. No, we've talked about your kids, your family. Like, I feel like we were friends before we became business partners. So
Yes.
I think that as long as you keep being authentic, and I know you are authentic when you do your videos, people will come. People will come.
Yeah, that's all.
Okay. Does anybody else have anything? I don't want to be the only one talking to Valerie about that. Does anybody else have something you could share that would resonate with her desire to grow a team? This is like Bueller. Bueller. Look at Liberty. Okay. Okay. What's another topic you guys want to talk about? And then Troy said that he agrees with what you were saying about your struggles right now, and that the light switched and he felt it in his soul last Monday. Something switched. And he said, plant the seed, talk and talk and talk and talk, and people will eventually hear you. I feel like it's kind of like with the jewelry. You know how you'll show something like 3 times and then the time sell? People hear the same thing over and over and over again. So that's what he was sharing. I don't know if you guys can see the chat or not. So that's why I wanted to share with you what he said. Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Anybody else? You're welcome.
I love you, Troy.
All right. What else is going on? Go ahead,
So
Denisha.
yeah, I had something for Valerie was talking about the accountability partner. That is crucial. So I have a different outlook on it. Before it was you just want somebody just to be able to hold you accountable and check on you when you're not doing what you're doing and supposed to do, or challenge you, all that jazz. Okay, well, really, I realized that the accountability partner, you really need to find somebody on your level, and that is like, find out what their why is. Because, like, for instance, I'm using this as an example. Like, if I got with an accountability partner that they just put me with another papa sister, I don't know really nothing about her other than, okay, we're both in the middle of being, almost to gold, and that's it. Like, I feel like there's no understanding there. Mandy right now is my accountability partner. She is freaking amazing. And she's actually, I think I'm more of a help to her at this moment than she is to me, but she definitely holds me accountable as well. But it's just so important to have that person that is right there with you, because y'all need to be going for the same thing, as far as like what your whys need to be parallel. You know what I mean? Like where you're trying to level up to needs to be parallel. Like you can't be like, if not, and I don't, y'all, if y'all know my heart, y'all know I'm not trying to say this wrong, but I don't know how to say this. But like, if there's somebody that's a star consultant and I am where I am right now, not that I can't learn anything from that person, but I just feel that when I say things like going live 3 times a day, they'll be like, because I thought it was crazy too, but they would really be like, girl, you can bump your entire head. You know what I mean? But they wouldn't understand because they're not where I'm trying to go. You know what I'm saying? That's not where they are, but if somebody else like Mandy that was like, okay, 3 times, 3 flies a day, whatever. Now she's like, okay, well, this is what we got to do. This is where we're trying to go. So this is the things that has to be done in order for us to get there. So I hope that makes sense. But that's
Mhm.
definitely, when you're looking for your accountability partner, you need to find those things. And when I say you don't need that little foo-foo person that's gonna be like, oh, I didn't go live today, whatever, and have all the excuses in the world. No, you need that little thumper that's gonna be like, you didn't go live today. I'm sorry to hear what happened. But look, you remember what we're doing this for. You know what I'm saying? You gotta push through. Y'all, I've been through so much stuff and still going through stuff each and every day. And one thing I just keep, my goal is, I'm not even thinking about sales right now. I'm just trying to think of getting through 30 days going live 3 times a day, because it is such a challenge. I would not sit here and lie to you and be like, girl, it's a cool breeze. Bull. It's not. It's not. It is so hard. You don't even know. It was like 11:30 something, and I'm like, oh my god, I got 30 minutes before I hit another live, just to say I did it. I just think of the stupidest thing sometimes to go live for, but hey, it marks it off my box. So anyway, that I just recommend, when you do find out, it's important to have an accountability partner. I like to call them your business besties. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Have you a business bestie that, it could be not even a person that's within paparazzi. It might be a person that you just gel with and you vibe with outside. And y'all are just on the same wavelength as far as being an entrepreneur and being on a business mindset. Like, you just need that other person that's going to push you. Y'all making sure that you guys, whatever goals you guys set for the day for each other or for yourselves, that you guys hold each other to that. And you will be so surprised how much self-motivation you'll have, how much determination that you'll have, because you're trying to, sometimes, like with Mandy and I, we won't even check in until the end of the day, but she's checking to make sure I do my live, and she won't say nothing, but we'll talk the next day and be like, okay, girl, I know you got your 3 lives in, you good. But like, you just kind of need that person. So just think about that when you're all thinking about getting an accountability partner. We all need it. I don't care how high up you are, we all need it. So
No, I know I need one.
mm-hmm.
So then, Valerie, you don't have one? Do you want one? And do you want
I
it to
do.
be someone in the team that is at your
I
same
mean, that
level?
would I mean, that would be nice, like if someone, wanted kind of the same thing. Um,
So it's
yeah, I could use one. I need but I do need someone who won't take I'm kind of hard-headed. I'm a little stubborn, a lot. Um, so I would need a little bit somebody who is, like, shut up, girl.
right. And
Because
that's got to go both ways. So then, Lauren and Liberty, are you interested in being an accountability partner with Valerie? Or it could be Lisa too. Like, looking at the four of you, Lauren, Liberty, Lisa, and Valerie, you all want to grow a team. I know Lisa has that desire. You may not be ready for it, but that's the other part of it. Like, um, I think you all have children, right? Liberty, Lisa, Lauren, Valerie. If we waited until we were ready to have kids, we wouldn't have no stinking kids, because you're never ready to have them. So if you're going to wait until you're ready to have a team, you're never going to have one. So I would say, between the four of you, decide and just reach out to each other. You don't have to do it right now. I don't want to put anybody on the spot, but like, Denise can't be your accountability partner. Number one, she has one and she's at a different level. So you want to get someone that is kind of at the same level as you. Because, like, I wouldn't pair you guys up with Jenny. That wouldn't make sense. Jenny's elite. She's way out of our range and game plan. So I'm going to put that on you guys to message each other. I know you all are friends with each other on Facebook and see what you want to do. And then decide a goal. You don't have to do the same goals, but decide what you want the other person to hold you accountable for. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. And then you could go from there. All right. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah.
Okay. And don't be just nodding your head just to agree with me. Put some action behind it. I'm looking at each of you in your eyes right now. Put some action behind it.
Hold on, let
Okay.
me take off my glasses.
Right, right. Eye contact. I'm looking at the little dot.
I see.
I want to
That's right.
say I'm ready. I'm willing. I just have to find time. Time is essence with me. Um, by working on these major projects that I am, but that's not going to be there all the time. Um, I've been working a lot of overtime. I haven't been able to go live. And I know that that's a problem with me. But I still text, I still do all that stuff. So I'm still selling, but I need to move my inventory. And I'm trying my best to get my Shopify account up and running. I'm ready, other than the tax. That's all I need is to figure out that. Once I figure out that, then I'm good to go. But I need, I think, like, more. I'm motivated because I love what I do. I just don't like Facebook. I'm sorry to say, but I don't. I don't even like being live. I don't even like you guys seeing me right now. But because I am truly an introvert, you probably won't know that because once I get to know you, I'm not that. But I got to get over that, being an introvert and just doing what I can do to move everything. So I'm ready. I'm ready for a team. I'm ready to I'm already at the point where I'm moving up as far as bronze, silver, and all that stuff. I can buy the jewelry. Oh yeah, I can do that. That's no problem because of the love that I have for it. It's just a matter of, you know, getting it out of my house. That's the thing.
Right.
So I think I probably have about another couple of weeks and then I will be ready. So anybody can reach out to me and we can all help each other. I mean,
Yes,
even the
definitely.
big wigs, I don't care how far you up in rank. You can give me pointers of how you did what you did to get to where you are. I like to hear from bottom to top, middle, whatever. I just like to hear the stories and like to know what you actually did in order to do what you do. So that's all
Right.
I need, you know. That's just my take on it.
All right, Lisa. And you are hold on. I was trying to take that off. Hold on. Liberty, did you want to share anything? Are you good? Are you ready for a partner?
Am
It's
I ready
okay
for?
if you say. Are you ready for a power partner, Liberty?
See, I'm just like Valerie. I'm pretty hard headed, and I and you know this. I'm one of your first graders that push back.
Right.
So I mean, I can, but I don't know how much supportive I can be for somebody at this point. But as far as like talking things out and like having building that relationship to be a friend first,
Hmm.
I guess I'm always open to doing that. But as far as somebody to help you with your business, I'm still trying to figure out what this business is all about myself.
Right.
So it's
Right.
kind of hard for me to be like, oh yes, you should do this, this, and this, when I really don't even know what the first start of it is in the get go. Even though I'm watching everybody and I'm looking at everybody's lives and I'm doing all that kind of stuff, it's kind of no direction at this point. Besides, I know I can provide you with it. You know what I mean? But as far as in depth on how to get someone motivated to do their own journey, I mean
Right.
that is probably still trying to figure that out for myself. But as far
Okay.
as like communicating and just chit chatting with somebody, I have no problem doing that. And maybe
Okay.
you might get help from the conversations that we have. But as far as like really saying, hey, you need to do this, this, and this,
Right.
I'm not at that stage for that type of
For
help.
And that's
because I
okay.
have
And
to
I think, oh, go ahead. I
No,
was just
please.
going to say, it's not about whether or not somebody needs to tell you what you need to do. You only can do what you want to do. The whole concept is just getting ideas. I mean, you might say something to someone and a light bulb comes to their head and like, oh, I never thought about that. So I'm not here to tell you what you need to do. I'm just here to be side by side with everybody to actually get ideas, figure out for myself what I want to do and where I want to be. It's not about saying, because I would never tell you what you need to do because I don't want anybody telling me what I need to do because I'm hard headed and I am a hothead, which nobody ever sees that. But but I do have my opinion, and I'm gonna state my opinion. And I don't mean any harm if I come out stating it like I'm mean or anything like that. I'm not. I'm just me. I just say what's on my mind and I don't have an in between. So I'm just here for advice because at the end of the road, I'm going to do what Lisa wants to do. And
Right.
this is my business, so that's what I have to treat it as is mine. All I can do is get opportunity to do what everybody else is doing. You have that opportunity, and you can do it. It's just a matter of you putting it in your head that this is what you want and how you
Mhm.
want to do it on your own. So that's just my take on it because I'm not here to
and
tell anybody how to run anything.
right. I
Right.
that, but it's a accountability partner. It's a responsibility. That's how I take it. My It's a responsibility to that person that I am pairing up with, that I give them my all, and make sure that whatever suggestions or whatever conversations, to me, I take that more seriously. So that's why I say I'm not at that stage yet, because I don't want to give somebody half-ass
Right.
conversation.
Right. No, I
That's
hear you 100%. You want to, Liberty wants to be able to bring something too. And uh, you're both hard
Right.
headed. I know both of you and love you dearly. And I would say everybody in this stinking group is hard headed, including myself. So maybe we're together for a reason. But see if you guys can reach out to each other. I know Liberty is new in paparazzi. Liberty, it hasn't been a year yet, right? Right. But you do great
no.
lives. You're live all the time, which could be a help to Lisa who struggles with going live. Not that she doesn't do it, she's just not comfortable, right? So
Right.
that's to me why you guys might want to start conversating, because Liberty will just be like, I'm making tacos, I'm going live. And she just goes and does it. And she's just her authentic self when she goes live. So that could be something that could help Lisa, even though you might not know the breakdown of the compensation plan and the what's that other, the policies and procedures manual and all that. Okay, so try it happens. You guys
This
could
is
check
my
each
problem. My
other
problem
later.
is
Go ahead, Lisa.
starting off. It's like having a conversation while people are coming in because I'm not a conversational person. So it's like, I'm tired of saying, how was your day? What did you cook? All that kind of stuff. So it's like, half of these people, it's like I do know. So once they're there, I can spike up a conversation. But if it's people I don't know, I really can't spike up a conversation until I get to know them. So I struggle with when I first began. But once I start, then hey, I'm all force. But it's just the beginning of it, coming on
You
and
know what?
talking.
You know what I just had done a few times is I watch like the Home Shopping Network or QVC because they don't usually have anybody next to them. Usually they are only talking to the camera, and so like and they're not doing the same things we are, right? But still, because I'm very extrovert, I could make friends with a whole group of people, but it's different when it's live through the camera, and I can't see people's body language and their just talk to them and like their eyes. And so it's hard for me to go live. And so I started watching them and like, what do they do? Because they're not talking to anybody either. I mean, they're talking to people, but no one's responding in the room, right? So I just started watching, and it's not always just late night, can't sleep, channel surfing, and I'll get stuck there and just watch them because they're
No,
they're being
I
their
think
own
that's a
show.
great idea. That's a great idea, Valerie, to watch them and see how they engage the audience, because you are exactly right. There is nobody in the room but some producers and a camera, and
They're
there's no
not talking back to you.
right, right. So no, that's a great tip. I'm gonna like do that as well. I can always add to my live repertoire.
That's insomnia at its finest, you guys. Like, channel surfing and just like, oh, what are they talking about? How do they keep you engaged? Like, how am I still sitting here watching this? You know what I mean? And
Right.
so,
And I have insomnia too, so you could probably text me. I'll be up at 1, 2, 3, 4. So definitely send me a message. I'll be up. I'm always up.
sure.
No, that's a great idea. I had not thought about that. So yeah, and that's one of the main reasons. Like I'll be like laying in the bed watching other people's lives too. Like what did she do that was different? And that's when I shared with you guys that crazy eight game. My customers love that stinking game, and it's no prep. It's just whenever I say eight, they have to comment eight, and the eighth person wins a free piece of jewelry. Is it? So that's why I'm like, oh, let me watch this person, let me watch that person and see. No matter what level they are in the company, I'm just like, that's what I don't know. I guess that's what I do for fun now is watch people doing live videos.
One other thing I wanted to add about the accountability thing, and I love and respect everything you said, Liberty, because I get it. That's why I'm so hard to commit to things too, because I'm like, I can't give it half, I can't half do things. So it's either all or nothing. So I definitely respect that. I think what helped me is the fact that you and your accountability partner, when y'all come together, y'all at least need to have one common goal together. And that's the thing, that it's not just about what the goal is, but really what you guys are holding each other accountable for is what steps or what things are you going to do to accomplish that goal. You know what I'm saying? So if it's to be bronze, okay, that's cool and all, but what are you going to do to be able to have that money, to be able to purchase those things every single day in that timely manner to get it done within that time frame that you guys set? So um just it's not even about like the checking in thing. Like I said, me and my accountability partner, we don't even necessarily check in each and every day. What's understood don't even have to be said at this point. It's just like we talked it out from the very beginning. She knows where she's trying to go. I know where I know where I'm trying to go. And if she comes back, it's really, I'm just me, I'm showing her better than I can tell her right now. And I think for her, that's what keeps her on track. She's like, oh shoot, Denisha got her 3 lives in, I gotta go do mine. And it does, it just kind of helps. So just showing that other person with action after you guys set whatever it is that you guys want to do. And it could just be, I want to sell 50 pieces this week. Okay, so let's talk about what we're going to do that. And let's just show up for each other, make sure that, just check in. Did you get it done today? Boom, you did. No, you didn't. Okay, well, there's tomorrow, fresh start. Let's do it tomorrow. So anyway, I just think it's important at this point, like in order for us to be able to level up, we gotta kind of hold ourselves to it. So yeah, but no, I love and respect that though. I was supposed to be live 2 minutes ago. Y'all see I still got a bonnet on. I'm halfway
Okay.
dressed, y'all. Like, I mean, they gonna get this today, okay? That's all I got for them. I'm gonna take this off though, but they might get some lip gloss, but that's about it. So I
Is
love
one
y'all deep.
o'clock
Thank you.
is 1 o'clock your time on Sundays?
So yeah, now that I go live 7 days a week, I just set my schedule, and that's what I was going to challenge you guys to do. Is set a schedule. I know you guys might have done it at the beginning, but reset that schedule. It's something about when you put that stuff out there, you set your schedule, you create it, make it look all pretty, go ahead and post it, it's something about that. Like now, you know, you got eyes watching. Now, you know, you got to do it because, you know, even if nobody is watching, you feel like somebody's watching and they hold you accountable too. So even if you don't have an accountability partner, let's say that will hold you accountable. I'm serious. Because now you're like, oh, hell, I didn't put it out there. It's kind of making that commitment and not being able to fulfill it. And you just kind of feel guilty. I don't know. That messes with my sleep at night. So anyway, but yeah, on Sundays, 10 o'clock in the morning, I did a 1 p.m. now. And then, what did I do? A 6:45 p.m. on Mondays, Monday, Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I'm getting ready to go live, y'all. But I love y'all. Thank you so much. It's always beneficial.
Hi,
I'm gonna go
girl.
back and watch the beginning, Adrian, because I want to know the formula, the math equation that you were talking earlier. So,
Yeah.
but you
So
guys
what
continue being successful. You guys have a blessed week.
Awesome. All right.
Congratulations on
Bye.
becoming director.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.
And then so I'll post the link to the video that I watched in the comments of this video so you'll know where to find it. So you guys can watch it on your own because it's really powerful what she talks about. And what was I going to tell you? We're at our hour. I don't want to hold you longer than that. I want to make sure I respect your time. Does anybody else have anything they want to share or talk about? Other than that, that's what I have for you today, my friends.
Thank you.
All right. So
Thanks.
is that a no? Are y'all leaving me? Okay, it's okay. But here, you guys are amazing.
Bye, guys.
All right.
Have a great week,
Bye.
everybody.
You guys are awesome. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Mardia.
Bye, Michelle. I'm sorry. Let's see who's left. Everybody's leaving.
We're ending
Adrian,
our meeting.
we need to talk.
All
Okay.
right. I'll message you.
Okay. All right.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Bye.